a short training. On this training, I'm going to be showing you more about Paylux work opportunity or job opportunity. Now, we have been talking about Paylux on the channel, and most of the video we have done has been on how the system works in terms of like operational mode of the application. But I have already made an introductory video to the job opportunity on the application. And most people don't really understand what it takes to work on Paylux. So to get started, go to the description of this video. On that description, you're able to see my referral phone number, which is 08136367446. Once you are there, make sure you go to paylux.com.ng. Okay, go to your web browser and type paylux.com.ng to sign up. The app is also available on Play Store, but make sure you use this referral link, because without a referral code, which is my phone number, without this code you cannot sign up on the application. So once you are signed up, the next thing, as someone that is looking for how to work on the Paylux system, is to go to the job section. So on the quick services here, quick services, you scroll down to where you see jobs. Do you see jobs? So click on that. So when you click on that, it will take you to this particular section. So now Paylux is not limited to a particular state, so it is across the whole country. So the salary you earn on Paylux on a monthly basis is called Circle Reward. Now anyone, I repeat, anyone irrespective of your qualification and background can work on Paylux. That is just a simple truth. And what is your job? I'm going to give you job description so you know exactly what you are supposed to do at every instances, and how to either indicate interest to work or not to work. So now, join the Paylux performance driving workforce. The system tracks every milestone you hit. So what does it mean? It means that whatever activities you are doing as an employee, it is being tracked by Paylux system. So it therefore means that there is no human interference and the system is fully automated. That is, it has 100% transparency payout process by the primary company, which is Innova Limited. It is a performance based and it has a real-time tracking system, which I'm going to show you briefly. And this opportunity, just like I said, is open for everyone in Nigeria, irrespective of any state where you are. And it is being powered by a limited liability company called Innova Limited. So these are the things that you should have at the back of your mind. So it is an opportunity for you. It can be a stay-at-home mom, it can be a graduate, undergraduate, it can be a working class. This does not really restrict you from whatever you are doing at the moment. The only thing is that you must be able to meet up with what you are being asked to do, okay, in respect of your work background. But I'm going to show you something that will wow you, because you are like trying to you as a staff on Paylux are earning through a distinctive salary structure. So whichever one that favors you, you are still not losing out. So let's continue. Now, what is Paylux? Paylux is a fintech application owned and operated by Innova Limited, as I said, a duly registered limited liability company with full business operation across multiple states in Nigeria. Now, one of the services you can get on Paylux is the V2 services, which entails instant airtime, data, cable, electricity top up. It also has a marketplace. Where you can sell or buy any commodity in Nigeria, whether physical or and when you see P2P means that Paylux is like an escrow system that connects the buyer and seller. Consider it like something like Gigi. Consider it something like a middleman here. So with this, you can sell digital product, you can sell physical product using the marketplace. Which, if you go through most of our training, you must have gotten some training as regard to this marketplace functionality. So he also has an agent network onboarding where you can actually sign up as a vendor or an API user to be able to interact with Paylux application using your own third-party application. So the system is regulated using a wallet system, and you can actually cash out your money anytime of the day. Just like to give you it, but Paylux is more than this little explanation. It's just to give you a summary to what the application stands for. Now, what is their roles? What are the available rules in Paylux work system? Now, one is the first job role, which is Paylux Junior Staff Partner. Okay, Paylux Junior Partner. The circle here talk about salary is after you must have completed your tax. These are your tax. After you must have completed this is what Paylux will pay you for doing that. Okay, let's break down those tasks for you. One is onboarding. Okay, so you are to onboard a new user. That is 90 new users each circle. A circle, 30 days makes a circle. Okay, so and once you do that, you will be rewarded with 5,000 naira on your job salary account. I'm going to show you that briefly. So the second task here is verify 15 active agents. How much does an agent pay to upgrade an agent on Paylux? Is just 3,000 naira. So you're expected to have at least 15 active agents. Now, on the aspect of 90 users, these are free users, people that just sign up on the application. But remember, for the system to capture them, they have to also perform transaction. But this particular second one is on the agent. Okay, so the next thing here is the personal recharges. As like you that is now a staff, you are expected to recharge whether airtime, data, cable, electricity worth 20,000. Okay, so that is what it means. Now the retention here, and once you do that, once you are able to recharge up to 20, you'll be given 3,000 by the system of Paylux. Now the retention here has to do with those your customer, which is this year 90 customers. They are expected to do a cumulative transaction. I call it cumulative transaction. This is how it is stated. Remember, all these system what's called tax has been provisioned already. So each of them must be met before you can request anything called salary. And before even the bank will be given to you for you to request, you must meet all these criterions. Out of those here 90 customers, 40 of them must make a repeat transaction within 30 days, and the total repeat volume is 70,000 in total, and this is how it is spread. The one is 20,000 on airtime, then 30,000 on data, and then 10,000 on cable, while 10,000 on electricity. So that is just it. Okay, now active vendors, people that will be a vendor. To be a vendor is to want to have a store, a marketplace on Paylux. Just 5 is required here, and you'll be rewarded with 2,000. Remember, here on the customer retention is 5,000. So I may not explain other job rules, but I'm just using this so that when you're going through here, when you come to Paylux, it becomes easier for you to go through. So the next thing, which is very important, is the daily bonus. The daily bonus is a new added module or features on the job panel, which also help you as a worker. What is a daily bonus? Daily bonus is a bonus that check and cross check your effort you put into the job as a staff on Paylux every day. If you're able to onboard on this first role, which is junior partner, okay, this particular role, what does the bonus entails? If you are able to onboard 5 people and you validate them, so that is also called validation. Validation is like, because the whole essence is not just to keep on registering people, is to make sure those people you register are active customers. So, and the only way it can be validated is each of them must perform a transaction worth at least 100 naira at the moment. Because these terms and conditions may change. So don't come and say, oh, I watched this training when it was like this. So, but the criterions, entry criteria at the moment is very simple, which is each of those you have 5 customers must perform a transaction worth 100 naira for the system to count it as valid onboarding. And once that is done, you will be rewarded with 500 naira. Now, this 500 naira is different from this available tax which is given to you. This particular tax here, it is totally different. Okay, it is just like a daily bonus. Now, another thing about this daily bonus is that you are to be able to request for payout when it has hit 6,000 on this particular position, which is Paylux Junior Partner. So once you are, for instance, in a day, if you're able to onboard these 5 people, the system bonus will freeze this, and like you'll be credited with 500, but it will be frozen, as like you cannot be able to see it live, as in it will be faint or something. I don't know how to put it, but once you're able to hit up to the target, which is 6,000 here, you can then see it. It will be available for withdrawal. So that is the first rule. So you can click on this background sign to apply. So, but I just want to briefly explain the second one before we continue to the practical section, where I'm going to show you a few things there. So this particular one, I'm going to be very fast, is 150 people. The second reward is 50,000, and then the agent you have to activate at the 30 days is 30 agents, and it is 15,000 that the job system will allocate to you for this tax, while the personal V2 transaction is 30,000 you have to perform, and you are going to get 5,000 for that. I'm going to show you sample, and then the retention here is 80 people, and this is what they're expected to do. Now, if you go here, you see that the daily bonus for this particular position, which is a Paylux sales associate, you can see it. This is actually the position that I'm currently on, so you can also take this as a position. You can see the daily bonus is 8,000 naira, so you can see the number of customer required in a day, and it is also the same condition that is being set from the first one to claim this bonus. So what are you waiting for? Start right away. So now if you go further, you see the Paylux regional partner, which is 100,000. This one is for the big boys, so you can also check it out. Then you can see as you climb the position and you are actually getting results, your daily bonus increase, your salary also increase, everything about you also on the job will increase. So if you also go, you also the last position, which is the Paylog State lead. Okay, this one is 200, and you can see the tasks you are to do and what you are to complete, and you can see the daily requirement for onboarding and the daily bonus. So this is the last rule on the pipeline. So you may ask yourself, which one am I going to go for? It all depends on you. It depends on you in the sense that what do you think you can be able to, what can you be able to carry as, like, okay, if I am given this chance, which one can I perform best? The reason is because if you don't understand what you are intending to work, as in the kind of job you are to do, you may make mistake even getting yourself employed. So make sure that you pick the right job role and then get started. Remember, it is free. No one is being asked to pay any amount as an intending staff on Paylux. Okay. Now, how does it work? Everything is automated. So what we say about automation here is that it doesn't require human interference. Both your screening, both you are working with, both your pay, everything is 100% on automation. No politics, no bias, just measurable results. So when Paylog says measurable results, it has to do with this, your tax. Were you able to meet it? It's not just to indicate that you want to work. At the end of the day, you cannot be able to meet the required target set on any of the position. So what I usually advise everyone is to start with the lowest position. You can start with the 25,000 naira payment cycle, or you can start with the 50,000 naira payment cycle. And once you master the system, you can then be upgraded. The system always upgrade you once you are doing well to a better position. And the good aspect of the system is that at the end of the day, it will score you. It will tell you what you have done for the month. So it is not like everything is here is on a transparent level. Okay. So now, one of the first step you need to do is to apply and get verified. You submit your application with KYC. The Paylux team reviews and verifies it or decline within 72 hours. That is the time frame for job application. You can track your progress. I'm going to show you live dashboard showing you how onboarding look, everything which has been stated on this page. Now, once you hit your target, you'll be able to see all the results as live and direct, and you can request for payouts directly from your job dashboard. Okay, so another thing is that Paylux is legally backed and transparent. All Circle Reward disbursements are processed by Nova Limited, which is RC. You can check it out on the CAC Corporate Affairs Commission portal. It is a duly registered limited liability company with a track record. So it doesn't. You are not working with like a brand that is not being recognized by the government. That is just what we are trying to say on this section. And disclaimer, Paylux performance rules are genuine service-based employment opportunity offered by Innova Limited. As I said before, staff are rewarded for onboarding new customers and for helping those customers become active. Do you get? Not only that they are active, they will repeat transactions volumes on the system. No participation fee is required. This is not an investment scheme, so people should be aware of it. So whatever it is, anyone that is telling you this, you should be able to know that this is what Paylux states here. So this is the how everything is structured for you. So once you have even been accepted, or maybe your application has been approved, all you have to do is that this page is always coming up anytime you want to access your dashboard. So I'm going to just click apply. If I click on apply for this role, it will take me here because I've already applied. So I've already applied. So now once you are here, all you have to do is to click on job panel. Okay, so once you are here, you see I told you before now that I am on a position of Paylux associate, so you can see it here. So you can see everything that is stated on the right top is also being captured here. This is the bonus wallet. You can see the bonus wallet here. So you can see those criterions is also here. Okay, so now if you come down here, you will see my job fund balance. You can see it is 5,000 here, right? So, and you can see the days that is left for me to be able to execute my own tax. And you can see from this place, you will see all the tax. Anyone you have done on the system, it will mark it for you. That is one of the things that Paylux has done, a sophisticated technology which anyone out there should know that Paylux as a brand has invested a lot in terms of the infrastructure they have put in place. You could imagine that once you complete any of them, let me show you this particular task that I have completed that is showing this. So if you click on this, it will tell you the task, the one that you have completed. You can see this is my personal recharge, so you can see any of them that I have completed. It will be shown that I have completed this task, and the time at which you completed the task will be shown here, and you can see it live and direct. So your own personal airtime, data, cable, electricity transaction on Paylux cumulative is 30,000. So I completed this task on this date. So you can see how everything is very, very transparent. So if you also come here, there is tax 1, tax 2 to tax 5 on this particular position. So the tax 1 here is all about the onboarding. So you can see it now. You can see the target. You can see the reward. You can see. So if you go to tax 2, you can see the agents. You can see the percentage. You can see the progress in real time. So this is the third one, which I have completed already. Then you see the fourth one. The fourth one is the customer retention. So this is the progress. Now, one of the things that you should also have understanding is that Paylux also give you customer list. It will give you all the customers and break it down for you what each your customer retention target looks like. It means that the target is 180 and it is spread across different services, which you can see here. One of the things that I like on Paylux is not even all about the application, but the technology they have built. So I will advise you key into this because everything is spelled out. So you can see even going further to list all your customers. Because of privacy, I may not be able to expose that list for you. But if you go down on this particular tax section, you will see even a customer and begin to call them, or your customer that is not active, because you see even their total transactions. You can begin to reach out with them because even their phone number will be stated for you. So you can also see the tax of vendor activation. Then the bonus, which we have been talking about, you see it here. Once you hit your target, you will see the bank will appear here. Your bank which you submitted during your application will appear here. It will appear on this section. So you can also see the customer, you will also see customer transactions. Now the next thing here is terms and condition. If you click here, you will also see your info. Your info has to do with those information you submitted during your application. Then terms and conditions has to do with what terms and conditions Paylux use in paying you as an employee. So these are things that is on your panel. So you also have your workers code. This your workers code will be used anytime you want to communicate with Paylux management. So you also see your offer letter will be stated here. A lot, guys, a lot. Then I told you that there is 3 distinctive ways in which you get paid on Paylux. So let me give you summary to that before we wrap up this training. One is through this your circle reward, which comes with you meeting your target. That is one, and I will expect you to also try as much as best possible to meet up with your target and get this circle reward. The second way you get paid is through bonus. Remember, Paylux sets criterions for you to do on each job roles, and if you meet it up, you'll be rewarded with a daily bonuses. This daily bonus you can request for a payout, and it will be sent by Innova Limited to your registered. When you're applying on Paylux as a job, you'll be able to see where to submit your bank details. That is the place where that money will be paid to. So that is the second way in which you get paid on Paylux. You get paid by circle reward, which is the almighty. You get paid by bonus daily. Then the third one is that everything you do on Paylux, just like what I'm saying, is also reflecting on the refer and earn. Most people don't know about this. Let me show you something. If you click on refer and earn, you will see that everything you are onboarding, all your customers, is also reflected here. Currently I have 21 people. So you can see my own referral earnings. You can see my cashback. So you can also withdraw this amount instantly and request payout. This is different from Paylux workers assessment system. So you are earning 3 salaries at once. No application, no system that has, even a company, physical company in Nigeria, that has done what this application have done. So you could imagine you earning in triple form, in triple system. So now remember, Paylux job is limited. Let me show you again. If you come here, you will see agent upgrade. I told you agent upgrade is 3,000, right? The vendor is 5,000, right? API is 45,000. So when you upgrade one agent, you'll be paid 1,000 here. When you upgrade vendor, you pay 2,000. Do you get? This is also counting for you for as an employee from your job panel. You can see the ripple effect. So when at the first level you are a Paylux junior partner, right? You are expected to onboard 15 agents. 1,000 times by 15 is how much? Is 15,000 naira that will be credited to you right here. You can withdraw that amount instantly to your main wallet. What is your main wallet? This is your main wallet. And from here, you can click transfer and then transfer the money instantly to any Nigerian bank of your choice. This is a floor commission level. Now, if you meet that target from the job panel, which I have showed you, you will also be paid your salary, right? So it is now left for you to decide, because if you are working and you choose the first position here, honestly, what you are going home with is more than 60,000 for this first position. As for the second position, you are going home with more than 120,000. While the third position, you are going home with more than 230,000. While the last position, you are going home with more than 440,000. If you know what I just explained now, that include bonuses, that include fallback main salary, that include referral commission, which you can see here. So it is not left for you to decide what you want to do with your life. Okay? This application is something that you can talk to anyone. You can talk to your pastor, you can talk to your neighbor, you can talk to even your enemy to make use of. And what are they going to be using it for? Fine. They can use it to buy data, all network inclusive, airtime, cable subscription, electricity. As a matter of fact, if I show you what I process on a daily basis as a staff, you will be surprised. You can see this. So this process, this is just like a day I process this kind of transaction. You can do more than this. Trust me. You can walk up to a very big firm and they'll give you as a contract to supply them airtime or data. You can be able to be running this alongside anything you are doing. So when you see job opportunity like this, grab it. Don't begin to say, will this thing work? Why won't it work? Because you are using the services every day. Is there any day you don't recharge airtime or buy data or pay for electricity or cable subscription? So this is the bone of the contention. Or is it the marketplace? The marketplace, a lot of features that is on Paylux, which I personally love, because everything you ever need in life is here. So begin now to start to kind of apply. Application is free, as I said, but then there is a way to apply. If you don't know how to apply, you will not be able to apply it successfully. So when you want to apply, reach out to me personally on WhatsApp or call with this, because if you go directly to Play Store and download the app, you may not be able to submit your CV because of some certain things here. That's what I say, you should reach me out. Indicate that you want to apply so that I will further guide you on what to do. But for those of you that are very smart, make sure you go to the browser, any of your browser on your mobile device, type this address, which is https://paylux.com.ng. Then sign up and use this my phone number and sign up. Once you sign up, begin to click on jobs. It will pop up the application for you. It will show you this application. Once you see it, make sure you use a valid details. Don't use details that are not valid, please, because it will be cross-checked. If it doesn't valid, for instance, your name is Vietnam, and you went to in your full name, you even when you are registering, because everything is being captioned from day one of your registration. Your name is Vietnam, you put Vietnam, but then in your bank details we are putting Okoro. Nobody will accept your application. So that is what we are to understand about the recruitment. So make sure you put the right details there, please. Put the right details and submit, and the management will look at your submissions, and if you are lucky, you will be accepted. Another thing you should understand is that if you're a existing member on Paylux and you feel like you want to be the customer before you now apply so that your customers will now be migrated, it is not done that way. The system only treats you when you start indicates to be a worker. And remember, for you to also work, you need to also do your KYC verification. So you must get your account verified on Paylux. It will also prompt you to do that. Even on verification, you need to also use the web browser to do all this. So a lot trainings, but I may not be able to complete this training on this one training section. So that's why you need to first of all sign up. When you sign up, I know that you are now in serious. You call. I'm a very busy person. Everyone is busy, but then once you call, make sure you indicate that you are from Paylux. You want to be a worker, you want to be an employee. Remember, this opportunity is open for everyone in any state in Nigeria, no matter the state where you are. You can be in Cotonou, you can be, sorry about that, you can be in Kaduna, you can be in Lagos, you can be in Ogun, you can be in Benue, you can be in Port Harcourt, Abuja, any state at all. You are welcome to join the workforce of Paylux. Paylux is not here to change other fintech system. It is here to address problems that has not been addressed in the federation. One of them is inability for you not to get a job because you don't have a guarantor or a godfather. This is one of the problems it has come to solve. The second problem is to organize things. Imagine you want to do airtime, you go to another app. You want to do this, everything is inside here. Another thing that they are solving is transparency. Okay, you will be working in an corporation where you know your efforts are not being measured. But here you can see everything is measured. Every bit of it is measured. So you can easily see if you are putting in more effort, you are seeing that result. That is what Paylux come to solve. So those of you that are graduate or you are NYC corporate member or any seeking for job, you keep applying in Jobberman, you keep applying in all these I need job, I need remote job. This is one of them. Get started. Another thing is this: what you are representing and serving to the customers are things they need. Everyone needs to buy airtime, data, cable, electricity. Marketplace, everybody needs customer in their business. No one that doesn't want to have customer. Or should I talk about what's it called, a job? You can see that people can do a lot using the app. So you telling them that, oh, this app, you can do a lot with it. It doesn't take anything out of you. In fact, it exposes you to go places you never imagine you can go. That is the power of Paylux. Paylux was not just something that come out of a thick air. It was a massive development from over 2 decades of development. So this is not just like system that will come and not stay permanently. I know what I'm saying. If you have been my students following most of my trainings online, you see I don't talk much. So when you see a very good opportunity, you must grab it. One of them is Paylux job opportunity. Why is it a golden opportunity? Because it is not open for forever. It is a limited job opportunity. So you don't need to waste time. Grab a position and begin to work it. You can combine it with whatever you are doing and begin to compare and contrast the one that can favor you much. You can even be a business owner and you know how best to promote the system. Another thing is this: when you sign up on Paylux, even if you are talking to persons about the app, that person cannot even onboard his or herself. He or she must go through you for both trainings and account activation. Without you, nobody sign up on the system. So what else are you waiting for? Get started now and thank me later. Remember, this is how you get started. For the last time, you have to go to paylux.com.ng. Use my invite code, which is 08136374446. Once you sign up, reach out to me on WhatsApp or call. Tell me, oh, sir, I want to work. You can also apply yourself. Once you apply, you get approved, and then I will give you further mentorship. Now, for you to apply, you need to do your KYC, as I said before, and this time we always tell you how to do the KYC. It's very simple. Get your documents ready. What is required for you once you are trying to apply is your credentials, your CV. Can choose either voters card, NNI. Those credentials, get them ready because it will be required while filling the form. And also, I may be doing some training on how to fill the form properly, because I don't want this video to be very lengthy. So reach out to me when you are in need of application, so that probably by then you must have, that video must have been live, because I don't want this training to be more longer. So if you need a smooth place to work where you don't have where someone stress you, or better still, you'll be seeing whatever you are putting in your input. This is your golden opportunity you have been waiting for. Get started now, wherever you are in Nigeria, and thank me later.